YouTube one because it should pop up there long before it goes to the other ones. So now we're streaming. So that's the thing, we got to remember to preview and then start. And it might take 30 seconds. Even though we don't have a delay, it always
delays.
Yeah, it delayed last time. I don't know why. It's kind of frustrating, actually.
Let's see if I can find an Ethernet so that we're connected to the.
Okay. Oh. Ha 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 ha. Yep, the delay. Just has way too much grip. It's driving me crazy. Awesome, we're live.
Okay, let's see if there's another data port down here.
We're live.
Yay!
So we got like a...
how much of a delay? You just
about 30 seconds.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Alright, well that's, I mean... 3 now watching? 1, 2... Who the heck is the other one? And only 1, which means I need a router. Okay.
not sure. I don't think that would do it because I've played video games wirelessly before and gotten away with that. I think it might just be something built in, just delays by 30 seconds. Which isn't the worst thing in the world. Although if you wanted live prayer requests, that might hinder it a bit. Just have to keep in mind that there's a 30-second delay. When you ask for prayer requests online, you have to wait a good minute before you get any. online video too.
I guess to
Isn't
be
as
as,
big a deal.
as expected.
Yeah.
Um,
And it's not terrible. I mean, we're technically still live. 30 seconds is within a minute. That's about what normal live broadcasts are like. Like with sporting events and stuff. It's usually about a 30-second delay. Although it kind of bugs me that you can't remove it. Like you say no delay and it still gives you a delay. Hmm.
okay. All right, blue. Give me the blue cord. Do you have the blue cord?
Oh.
That'll speed that up a little bit. Seconds. Not that it would, but. And then we should probably check the. Well, let's turn that. George to kind of see if he'll take a look too. Good afternoon. Today is Tuesday, and we're doing a live test for our broadcast on Living Hope Live and or Living Hope Later. And I just wanted to mention a couple of things from our sessions on the force of forgiveness. One of the things I didn't mention on the last piece of forgiving others is in reconciling with others. Reconciliation, remember we talked about reconciliation and forgiveness being two completely different things. And some of the times that we needed to reconcile with other people, we might not be able to because it's unsafe. Some people that need forgiveness for your own life are people that have already passed away. One of the ways that you can do this is by writing a letter to that person, putting it in an envelope, and ripping it up, burning it, throwing it away, something like that. But it actually is able to help you deal with the act of forgiveness for somebody. Another thing that you might want to do is just stand in front of a mirror and talk to somebody, and just in front of the mirror without telling them. Sometimes we can't tell the person, and there are certain reasons for that. So that's one of the things that you can do in terms of dealing with forgiveness. And so I wanted to give you just that little tidbit to kind of amend kind of our Force of Forgiveness series. But over the next several weeks, we're going to actually begin to implement some online streaming, and then you guys will be able to join us on Sundays live and participate online. There'll be a button on our homepage that you can actually click, and we'll have a great event, and you can participate with us. So if you're gone, you can still give via our online platform. You can also text and be able to interact with us as well. So wanted to let you know that, and there it is. So thank you so much for partnering with us and helping make this happen. viewer. So, Arlene, thanks for tuning in, and for all of those, anybody else out there who is online, we want to make sure that you feel welcome. And this is Living Hope Christian Fellowship in Renton, Washington. And there's just this is a new kind of platform that we're going to be exploring, beginning hopefully this Sunday. We're going to do probably a test with that. We're in the middle of a series called Roots and Fruits, talking about family. Pastor George and Sheila are teaching that over the next couple of weeks, and really excited about the topics that they are actually covering. Pastor Troy will actually speak as well one of these Sundays, so it should be rather good. So, Arlene, hopefully you're typing some things in the chat box, and Jeff is responding to you. And so any of you who would like to chat online can also do so. I don't know if Pastor George is still online, but he can sure text in the chat box as well. So you'll also notice that you can donate to give if you want to do your contributions online. With a button up top, you're more than welcome to do that. It says, where is that, by the way, Jeff? Where is that button? The giving or the donate? Upper right, lower, below the picture? It's not. Okay, so we'll need to make sure that we get that on there so people can actually give online as well and make that an availability for those who aren't here present with us. So that'll be good. One of the things, Arlene, that might be helpful if you guys are home on Sunday is we'll also be streaming our worship time as well. And so in terms of the sound, it might be good to get some feedback from our end before we launch this full-blown. And maybe what we'll do, Jeff, is launch this maybe at our next series, beginning in July, kind of a full-blown, here we go. So we'll work out the kinks. And Arlene, if you guys aren't able to make it, if you guys could tune in at least online on Sunday mornings and give us some real honest feedback, the online piece of it would be great. Even how things might come across would be fantastic. So we'll make sure we get that out there, but we'll also invite others to, if they're not home, to get online and to check this out. The message portion of the streaming will be recorded and put on our YouTube channel, and then obviously will be available on our website as well. So do you have any questions so far, Arlene? That would be my next question. I know we've got a little bit of a delay, but give you an opportunity to maybe type some questions for Jeff, and I can respond to those in just a moment. Okay, upper right. So make sure that when we respond, even like in the giving portion of that, for those of you online, at this time you can give by clicking the button in the upper right-hand corner, which would be, as I'm pointing, would be my left, correct? So in the upper right-hand corner, is that, yeah, sorry. So upper right-hand corner will be the donate button. So as we're giving the ability to give towards the mission and vision of the church, and we probably should make sure that that is being communicated pretty clearly, even in the giving portion end of things. So it might sound something like this. We are glad that you're here today. Hopefully you've been blessed by the message. Living Hope believes that every person can be an extraordinary follower of Christ, no matter where you have come from, no matter what walk of life that you're at right now, that Jesus accepts you right where you're at. And we strongly believe that God has called us to help you take that next step, becoming that extraordinary follower of Christ. And so if that's something that you believe in, that Living Hope lives up to, and that we can, would you, if you're online, you can select this button in the upper right-hand corner that says Donate. you can give online right now. For those of you here this morning, you can use an envelope, mail it in later on this week, or put it in the offering baskets as they come around in just a moment. And for those of you online, you can be able to do that as well. And you can create recurring donations, or you can do a one-time gift. So let's pray and receive our offerings. Oh, good. Any other questions? Did she bring up any questions? Arlene, did you have any other questions? I know, right? There's a fifth. Well, it could be that it's sending a signal out and bringing it in as well. Okay. So, Arlene, are you getting live feedback? Are you seeing things when Jeff is typing them in immediately, or are you getting a delay in your chat box? That's really wild. We'll have to make sure that sound is off when we're. Okay. Great. So that's good. So that means it's going out and being immediate. So. Oh, okay. Good. Delayed chat box. Awesome. Is the same thing happening on this computer? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to stay online here for just a sec, but I'm going to check something out down here. The other thing that we might want to try and do is great. So that's awesome. 4 people.
Because one's George in the other room, and we're
right.
Two, and
so
that's really accurate. That's crazy.
So in terms of this, what is this here? Host. Okay, so LHCF is the host. What is this? Oh, here we go. So this,
okay.
Right.
So that must be like individual messages.
Oh, that's to
people.
Okay. Is that right?
So probably. So you might have clicked on their face, and then it gave you like a private message thing.
Question. Okay. So that's the host. So then you can do that. Okay.
Icons, technically.
Gotcha. Interesting.
So that's nice.
Okay. Neat. Wow. So Arlene, here's the next question for you. Are you actually going to be here on Sunday? Or are you going to try this? Are you going to try this online thing on Sunday and tell us? I mean, obviously, if you can be here, we'd love to have you in person. If Chris isn't feeling so good, then man, this would be a great thing for to see if we can get on and be a part of our community. That's the other piece of that too. Is you get to continue to participate. And one of the things, if you end up being at home, and we'll give some of these instructions to people who are who might be at home and do kind of a test thing for us is to give us some real feedback as to language to be used, being particularly conscious not only of the live audience, but also those online, to make sure that the language that we use kind of is inclusive to make you feel like you're a part of this body. So I'm sure we could. Yeah. Yeah. We do. Mhm. Yeah, we could assign them to online duty for a particular Sunday. Yeah. Like I could do it this next Sunday. Right. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Well, we'll get that word out even this week, though. And if we have some people that can test it for us, I think that would be phenomenal. Be good. July. So the next. Mm-hmm. It would be July 8th. July 8th would be the first in the series. Yeah. Yeah, and it gives us a chance to work out the kinks. Still available online, but no, I will set up a button on the homepage that literally will say tune into the live stream. So it won't just be a blue bar. It will be probably what I'm looking at is probably getting a button in the upper right-hand corner of the header on our webpage that'll say tune in live. And I'll work on that, but it will be very evident. If that's what you see, then we can keep it that way. So if you see a blue bar on our webpage, then that is exactly where you're going to touch. But I want to make it as obvious as possible so that when people come and visit, that's one of the first things that they see. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's do this. Maybe, Jeff, what we can do, maybe shoot a commercial for that right now. And then kind of if you can record a portion of this. And what I'll do is make an invite to the online platform and send it out via a email to our email segment. Does that sound good? Awesome. I'll try and... Okay, how's this going? How's this? Okay. Well, welcome. This is Pastor Jess from Living Hope Christian. Oh, God. That was a good start. Hey, this is Pastor Jess from Living Hope Christian Fellowship. I want to say good afternoon. It is Tuesday. Hopefully you guys had a great Memorial Day celebration and remembering those who sacrificed so much that we might have freedom. One of the things that we get to try out in the age of technology is some new technology. And so beginning this Sunday, we're going to begin live streaming our entire worship service. So not just the message, but our worship time together. And you can do that at livinghopefm.org, or you can go to rentonchurch.org. And on the upper right-hand corner, there'll be a button that says Go Live, or Watch Live, or Watch Now. And you can click that and be able to watch us live and participate with us online with a chat box. You can give online at that point, but you can be a part of our community online. For those of you who are thinking about not being here, we need some people to be able to test this out online. Our official launch date will actually be July 8th, but over the next several weeks, we want to work out all the kinks, and so we need as much input and other feedback that we can get as possible. So if you're not planning on being here, but you can be online at home or wherever, you might even be on a mobile phone and being able to give us feedback as to the quality of the picture and sound and all that other stuff, that would be fantastic. So I hope to see you online or in person. Good? Should I add anything else? Okay. Perfect. Okay, maybe I should say something. Maybe I should be really animated or something. Yeah, for the church. Yeah. Cool. Okay, well, we can end that thing unless, is Arlene still on? Good. Arlene, thanks for your feedback. I'll give you a call in just a minute, but I think we'll shut this down in just a few minutes, and maybe Jeff, we can do create one more event, and do that just to kind of run the setup on that. Just get familiar with it. So on Sunday morning, we kind of have our ducks in a row and. Right. Yeah. And we can get you even I can get you some graphics like the background slide that we have here, and even I don't know if it'll let you loop some of the maybe the slides that we have up here before service. Yeah. What'd I ask? That's awesome. Yeah. So in terms of production, if you were to set up some things before Sunday, you would need things by Friday or Thursday. Slides, particular announcements, and okay. Okay. Hopefully not too much. Just drop them in, right? Basically from. Cool. And then you'll just be able to cut for the message piece and put it on the YouTube channel then, right? Great. Okay. One of the other question. Okay. One of the other questions that I have is if I were to show, like for illustration purposes, a YouTube video or a movie clip or whatever, what kind of copyright, if we have a live stream, the streaming license that we have right now is really for the music portion of that we have rights for a public worship. Do you know the legalities? Yeah, and I'm not usually using YouTube videos, but like right. Right. So we have also have a license, a video license to be able to show videos, so even because of the child care in here, full videos publicly because we have a license to do so. And so, like many, like I think schools and stuff also have the ability to show clips and or movies and have to have a license to do that. We have that. I don't know what that means though in terms of live broadcasting. Hmm. Let's say I have also a subscription to like a thing called Wing Clips, and basically they produce from they get permission from like let's say the movie Gladiator to take some clips, and they it's not the whole movie, it's just a clip of that. Those are oftentimes something that I will show, so I've paid for that. Hmm. Okay. Well, I want to make sure that because we're not paying, like, because we're a nonprofit, so Google Live is something that is being provided for us and we got approved for it. So I don't want to jeopardize that status. And so I want to make sure. I mean, worst comes to worst, we don't stream it. Yeah. Right. We don't want that. Okay. Well, then I think what I'll do is I'll check with Wing Clips then too, and I see how far that goes. Right. Great. Yeah. Okay. That's good. That was one of the things that I wanted to double check with. So. Right. Fair enough. Yes, you are. Thank you. Thank you, Arlene. Appreciate it.